Hi guys, welcome back to this video. Welcome back to another interesting video with Des. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy and kind of up and down, but let's just roll with it, okay? Just roll with me, okay? I gotta be real. It is what it is. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not, and I'm just gonna be me. Like, I'm trying so hard to be like a good YouTuber, you know. I'm trying so hard to be like, do the right things. I don't want to be the same. Obviously, it's all the same stuff and you can only do so many different things. But the one thing that you cannot duplicate is just being yourself. So I'm going to just continue to be me. Some might like me, some might not, and that's okay because it's pretty much a story of my life. So yeah, I want to start off with some skincare products that I want to start off showing you all the products that I use, like the ones that I reach for the most. But of course, skincare is the first one because that's what we start off with. That's our base. After you cleanse and, you know, hydrate and do your masks or whatever it is that you do to get yourself, you know, started, that's what I do. I mean, I do cleansing really good. I do exfoliating, not priming, but toning. And I mean, there's a lot of steps. There's a lot of steps. And you just got to go through those steps. I mean, it depends on what you want. You don't have to. You don't have to do the whole 9 yards, you know. I got to go the extra mile though. So let's just jump right in because it's going to be a long one. This is a hard video to do. I thought, okay, I'll just grab, you know, my favorite foundation, my favorite go-tos. And I mean, I grabbed a ton of stuff and these aren't even all my go-tos. So, I mean, I'll just mention, I guess, other ones that I didn't grab because I have piles in front of me. So, okay, so cleansing. I use multiple, yeah, I use multiple things. I am right now currently trying, or not, this isn't new. This is, it's called Andalou, I think is the name of the brand. This is an actual toner, and it's like a citrus smell. I've been using this for a while. You can either spray it on a cotton round or you can just, I spray it directly on my face and then I kind of just pat it. Although I do use toner. And I use a couple different ones. So this is one that this is the third one I do. Sorry, y'all. We're just keeping it real up in here, okay? Okay, so I use the Dickinson's toner. I like this one. It's pore perfecting toner, fragrance free, gentle skincare. Minimizes your pores, smooths, balances out your skin without over drying. 100% all natural. I use that one. I kind of alternate and then I kind of use like a combo of things. So I do that. I love this Tarte Knockout, and it's formulated to exfoliate, balance, and minimize the appearance of pores. This really does work. It burns a little bit. It's 10% acid. Powerful pH balancing blend of salicylic. I'm going to just kill this. Salicylic and lactic acids to help renew and resurface the appearance of the skin. And basically, this is, it burns. It's called, the box said it and I threw it away, but it's like, feel the burn, like enjoy the return or something like that. I don't know. You'll have to look it up. But anyway, this is really good. I don't use this every day. I use it probably twice a week. But I love this. This feels so good on your skin, and it's vitamin C. It's clementine. So it's kind of, you know, citrus. It's vitamin C complex defense. So this does tone down like your redness if you suffer from redness. I've been using their wrinkle under eye cream, this exact same line. And I've been using it for about 6 months, and I really like it. It does moisturize your under eyes. It does diminish a little bit of creasing. You know, we can't get rid of creasing all together. I mean, let's be real, you know, we're getting older, or I am, and it is what it is. You know, we just try to buy time. That's what we're trying to do. So I bought this little like gift pack of this is the same brand. And this is like a blossom leaf chamomile, like a evening type. And it's all age defying. All these products are age defying. And this is just a mini size, of the toner. And these are all, I think this one is particularly for, or specifically, I should say, for anti-aging, age defying. Yeah, and it smells florally. I mean, it is like a flower, kind of like, I don't know, what is that? Like a ginseng almost. And this is a toner. And then it also comes with, so it's just like a whole little kit. And it comes with, and I've been using all of these, a fruit enzyme mask. It's got a nighttime repair cream. And you know, you can only get so much out of these little things, but I like to make little cocktails out of my serums and creams, and as long as they don't counteract each other, I just mix a little, I use chopsticks, and I just mix a little dot of this, a little serum, another little thing in here, you know, little cream, little oil, whatever goes together, and I call them my little cocktails, and then just blend it together and then apply it to your skin, and bam, so you don't have to waste product. And it really does like kill 5 birds with 1 stone. So I've really been liking this. I got this from Natural Grocers. I'm pretty sure you can get it, you know, anywhere else. This is just where I got it from. It's pretty reasonably priced. You know, it's not too bad. I mean, to buy time, to you know, prevent creasing and wrinkles and just skin damage. Hey, we got to do what we got to do. Like, can you put a price on that? Like, I can't. I just can't see not investing in your skin. I also like, okay, for as far as removing makeup, there's multiple things. My go-tos are this Green Clean. I got this in my BoxyCharm. And it's by Farmacy, Farmacy, and it's Makeup Melt Away Cleanser. I really like this, and it's, you could see I've really like dug into that. I love it, and you literally just put this on your foundation, your eyebrows, your mascara, like everything just comes off. And I like to use this Neutrogena wipe. So what I'll do is I'll use this, or I'll use my Clinique take the day off cleansing oil. I love this, love this, love this. Highly recommend this. It's one of my favorites. Again, I like to alternate because, I mean, I like both. And if there might be 2 or 3 that I like, and I'll just alternate between those 3 just to, you know, so I'm not using all of this and then I still have a full this. I just kind of, it just depends what mood I'm in and what I'm grabbing for. So, you know, they all do the same thing, but I really like this. So I'll do this, the Neutrogena wipe, and then I'll go in with my cleanser. And I use, like I said, multiple cleansers. This, oh, it won't shut. This one here comes with a cleansing milk. It's actually in my shower right now, but it comes with a cleansing milk, and it's just literally like almost like a moisturizer, so it doesn't really lather up, but it does get like all the makeup and impurities and dirt and junk off of our skin, and it really does do the trick. Also, I like the Tatcha polished, after I've taken all my makeup off. I like to use this, and this is a good exfoliant type Tatcha. I've had this for a while, and it's probably, I don't know, can you see that? It's like, I've used about 3/4 of this, and I've had this for like 6 months. I'm going to put on my readers because they're bougie. Did I not tell you they were bougie? They're kind of dirty. I hope you can't see the spots on them. So this Tatcha Polish Classic Rice Enzyme Powder. I love this. For normal to dry skin, mix with water to create foam. Massage on for 15 seconds and rinse. Bam. This isn't where it ends though, because it keeps going. Okay, so cleansing is that I use, I love this Yes brand, Yes 2. They have different, like this is the foaming facial age refresh, blueberries and chamomile to gently cleanse. And it's just a foam. I like to use this. I like to use the number 7 gentle cleansing foam. I'm all out of that. I have to repurchase that. There's a lot of things that you can tell that are my favorites because I do have to repurchase them, which kind of is a bummer because if I don't have a backup, and I generally have a backup for everything, then I just kind of go with what I have next, and this is working pretty good. So this is after I've wiped everything off, and then I cleanse, and then I sometimes will exfoliate depending on what my condition of my skin is. I do the toning. Let's see, I don't want to leave anything out. Yeah, toning, moisturizing. I love this rose water. This is just rose water. It's refreshing. I have coconut water. I have multiple bottles of coconut water like this. This is just a facial mist. I use serums. I use vitamin C, hyaluronic acid. I really like this aloe and hyaluronic acid face serum. And this is good for redness, wrinkles, and tones your skin. So, and I like to refrigerate the majority of my serums. So I have a vitamin C and hyaluronic acid one. I keep that in the refrigerator. I have a cucumber serum. I keep that in the refrigerator. And I also just purchased a rose, what is it? It's a rose serum. It's almost like an oil, but not quite oil. So it's like a mixture between an oil and a serum. I have that in the refrigerator. So I like to use that for the redness, the dryness, the pores. Like, we got a whole thing going on here, guys. Let's see. I want to make sure I think that's pretty much covers the facial cleansing part. You all know how to cleanse. You all do have your own routine, your morning routine, your night routine, how important it is just to keep our skin clean, doing masks. I love this. I love the Tatcha mask that we got in our BoxyCharm this month. Man, this was like the bomb. And then in the package, there was like that much liquid at the bottom. And I'm like, I'm not wasting this. Like, my skin felt amazing after. This is like, I don't know. I've never seen these like in the store. I guess they have them, but I'll just have to look. I still have one more. But what I did with the stuff that was still in there, the extra liquid that they gave you, I put it in my little Tatcha, this is the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, and I just filled it up because it's the exact same milky consistency. I love Tatcha. Any Tatcha products, you gotta love them. Oh my God. It's just so sweet and soft, and I don't know, I don't want to spray this because I don't want to get, you know, squirts on my face, but I really love this. The masks come with that much extra at the bottom, so pour it in a little container. If you have a little bottle, use that. You can't ever go wrong with Tatcha products, period. What else? Let's see, moisturizing. I do also like to use, like I said, the moisturizer from the Andalo. I like the Murad for dry skin. This is a nutrient charged water gel, and if I don't know that I want to make sure I'm gonna like a product. Like Murad, I've tried a couple things, but like Clinique and like all these other brands, I know you know, I don't have to get the little sample sizes. But the Murad, I just got like a little, actually, I think I got it as a gift. I think it was a gift, but I did want to try it. And it was for dry skin. So I'm almost completely out of that. It's like almost empty, but this is really good. The best thing to do when you get out of the shower, after you've cleansed your skin and you want to maybe moisturize it immediately from that point, while your pores are still open, is a really good time to, as long as you cleaned out your pores, it's a really good time to add your serums, or you always want to add serums before moisturizers. And just do in those steps. I mean, you can really do whatever you want, but generally that's what I like to do. I pretty much think that's, I don't know, a lot of women do that, boys and girls. So yeah, okay, moisturizers. They also have that. They have the Hydro Dynamic Quenching Essence, and it comes with a eye lift firming. And I just use these like just all around, like in here, like where your crow's feet are, like underneath, right underneath your lash line. That's really where I focus the product on. I also really like the Kate Somerville Wrinkle Warrior 2-in-1 Plumping Moisturizer and Serum. So you get 2-in-1 here. Can't go wrong with Kate Somerville. And I'm loving my Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. I love this. Okay. I really try to, I don't savor things and I don't just hang on to it. I use them, but I alternate. Like I'm very consistent with just alternating. Like that's one thing that I'm really good about is, and I guess it depends on the condition of my skin. So, I mean, I alternate, but yeah, I might have to use this a few days in a row. And this is just a hydrating jelly. Feels really good on your skin. I'm probably going to put this in the refrigerator because this is one that you know is going to feel good. It feels good when you put it on. When you put it on cold, I can only imagine. I'm going to do that when I'm done here. I also like the L'Oreal Hydrogenius. And it's normal to dry skin. And it's just a really good hydration for your skin, for your thirsty skin. You can use this in the morning and at night. Again, I alternate with the rose water, the coconut water. What else? Oh, I also like the Clinique Pep Start. And this is a Hydro Blur Moisturizer. It's pretty thick, so I don't like to use a whole lot of it. I have tapped into that quite a bit. I know I'm gonna miss something. I also use the Clinique toner. So that's another one that I alternate with. The Clinique toner. I have a L'Oreal toner. I have the micellar water. I have like 2 different micellar waters. The number 7 night cream. Yeah, these are all basically, these are all like, well, you can use them morning and night. I do have some night creams that I use, like on my neck. I have the, it says serum that's supposed to like tighten up your neck. It says specifically for necks. So I figure if it's for your neck, I always put product on my décolleté, my chest, my neck, the backs of my hands. Make sure that you're treating the backs of your hands the exact same way that you're treating your under eyes, because it is similar skin. It's thin, maybe not as thin as your under eye, but you really want to care for that. Okay, geez, I've already spent like 20 minutes just on prepping your skin. So let me just hurry up and go through this, okay? I'm probably going to miss some stuff, but okay, bam, we got your face clean now. Now we're going to go into primers. I really like this One Heck of a Blot by Soap and Glory. This is a really good primer. It's a shine block and it kind of shrinks your pores a little bit. I'm really oily right here. And I think because I have to draw on my eyebrows, as you can see, they're kind of shiny. I like to focus this specifically right here. So whatever other primer I'm using, I will use this in conjunction with that and just focus it right here. That's one of my go-tos. Who doesn't love the Farsali? Like, who doesn't love it, you know? Like, this is a really good blurring skin primer. Love this. Love this. It's really, it's kind of milky, and I only use just a small amount of it, and it's really smoothing. It is mattifying. It doesn't leave your skin too dry. It's just really good stuff. Can't say enough good things about it. I use that one. I also like the Wet n Wild Dewy face primer. I reach for this one. There was another one. Did I not grab it, or did it fall on the floor? Well, I know I like the Becca Backlight Primer. I like that one. I do reach for that one because sometimes I want that dewy look, even if I'm using a matte foundation. The primer, I use primer waters also. So, I mean, that's a whole nother thing. Primer waters. This is a video that could be easy 2-3 hours just on favorite products. So I've already gone way too long. So this is the star of any primer out there in the world, as far as I'm concerned, is the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas. Okay, I already hit the bottom. There is a dupe out there by e.l.f. that I want to get my hands on. I've seen a couple reviews on it. This smells amazing. This is truly silk. If you don't have this, you have to get this. And they say you only need like a small pea size for your whole entire face. But I literally put like that much, like I kind of dot it all over. And oh my goodness, like it takes away the redness. It leaves just really just a soft, silky feeling on your skin, and your makeup just applies just, I don't know, it's just amazing. It's a Silk Canvas. It's like $56 maybe, but I've had it for a while. I do use it sparingly because it is my favorite, and I mean, I can repurchase it, but you know, we want to hang on to stuff as long as we can. I said I was going to look into this to see if there was lavender in it, because it does smell like lavender. Let me just read really quickly, because I did say I was going to look into this. So, okay, a rediscovery, enduring beauty is a culmination of the wisdom of centuries. This product journeyed to you across numerous generations and vast distances. We explored scientific journals, unearthed historical archives, and studied timeless rituals of the geisha to shed light on a highly evolved approach to beauty. This product has, oh my goodness. Okay, let me just real quick. So it blurs the look of pores, fine lines, and uneven skin tone. Primes with silk powder for long-lasting, flawless makeup. Protects skin from makeup and pollution. Color corrects. That's why it took away the redness. Aha. Color corrects with the universal shade. Universal. It color corrects anybody. Okay? Any skin tone. Universal shade for a healthy, soft, focused glow. It's an anti-aging. Japanese superfoods help to restore the look of youthful radiance. Bam. Bam. You know what I'm saying? If you have not got this, you need to get this in your life ASAP. Okay? Let me take the readers off now because I feel old. Okay, so primers, we got that down. There are some more that clearly there's not enough time to do those. Now we're going to move on to, you know what, I'm going to do it according to how I go when I do my makeup. I do my eyebrows, my eyeshadow first. So let's see. Eyebrows. Benefit. I love this Precision My Brow Pencil. I use this in number 5. This is my favorite. I do have the Anastasia, the fine tip one, and then the thicker one. I have both of those. I have e.l.f. Of course, we have, you know, Catrice. I have, let's see, e.l.f. I don't even ever use this one. I don't think I've used this once. And this is the Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. And it does come with a little spoolie. But this is the one I reach for the most. And then I outline my brows with that. And then I go in with my Tarte. This is the one I reach for the most. Again, the camera. It stopped on me. Like I said, I gave the Tarte Shape Tape a little break. I am going to pull her out because I do miss her. I've been playing around with other concealers. This is one that I have used and I'll probably continue to purchase, and it's the L'Oreal Instant Age Rewind Color Corrector concealer. This is really good. If you just want like a really thin but good coverage, it's got a nice little applicator. It's a little sponge applicator. It's cooling when you put it on. I really like this for not just for aging skin, but I mean for mature eyes. You know, you want thinner concealer so that it doesn't get cakey and crease up. We can still use like the Tarte Shape Tape and all the other concealers, but you just have to go a little bit light-handed on it. The Urban Decay, I like this concealer, but it's not my favorite. And I mean, I didn't just buy it because it's so freaking adorable and it looks like the foundation bottle, but I like it. It's not my favorite. Let's just say that it's not my favorite. So I don't reach for that often. But I mean, I also have like the CoverGirl, what is this one? Ready Set Gorgeous. I even have the foundation, the Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. This is also a good concealer. It's super light, super thin, got pretty good, decent coverage. And I guess it all depends on what type of coverage you're looking for. I really like the Catrice Camouflage Concealer, and I like to use this for highlighting. So like highlighting as far as like, you know, light here, up there. And it just really, it's super pigmented. And it does really good highlighting. So I like to use this for that. And then I also have the Wet n Wild. I mean, and then I have tons more. So we've covered concealers. Well, we were doing foundations. I got sidetracked with the camera messing up. So we did that. So I like the Clinique 2-in-1 Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. And this is, I reach for this quite often. Clinique is just such, you can't go wrong with Clinique unless you have like an allergic reaction or something. Clinique is a pretty good brand, and it's one that is just, you can't go wrong with it. It's like Tatcha products. You really just cannot go wrong with these products. And I have this in the shade, what shade is this in? Oh man, I got these for Christmas, so I'm just using them because they were a gift. That's why. I have this in linen. It doesn't even make sense. It just says 1 linen. AB7. That's the color, linen. Makes no sense to me. So this is good for dry combination skin. Yeah, it really is in the color, in the shade linen. Okay. Also, I like the Superstay. This is a really good foundation. I have this in the shade, this is Maybelline, by the way. And I have this in the shade, you could tell we're getting to the end of the video. I have it in Warm Nude. This is a really good full coverage drugstore foundation. There's a lot of gems in the drugstore. Like, I mean, I'll just go where, if it's good quality, does it matter whether you got it at the drugstore or you paid, you know, $10 for, or you paid $42 for, or whatever. In my little bag of tricks here. I also like the Rimmel Lasting Finish Comfort, it says Comfort Serum, but it's full coverage. This is a really good full coverage foundation. I highly recommend it. you know, they have expiration dates on all this stuff, but if you really threw away all your makeup with that had expiration dates, you would be throwing away tons of makeup. And I mean, unless it's like turning colors or smells weird or whatever, I mean, yeah, doesn't smell weird. I probably have about a quarter of a bottle worth, so I'm going to use this. I do reach for this one, so these are all ones that I reach for. And like I said, this Makeup Revolution, I mean, Makeup Revolution's products in general, I have their palettes also, and they're really good. It's a really good line. I love Makeup Revolution. I also like the IT Cosmetics CC cream, and I have this in the shade. Well, I have a light and medium, so it doesn't matter which one I got, but I've had this last me for quite a while. It's got pretty good coverage for being a CC cream. Let's see it. It's got pretty decent coverage. It's like a sheer. It's like your skin, but better. IT Cosmetics, again, is a very, very good line of cosmetics. I think it's right up there with Tatcha and with Clinique. Yeah, so, okay, let's go to setting powders. Rimmel Stay Matte is one of my favorites. I reach for this before I reach for my Laura Mercier, and Laura Mercier is next in line. I reach for that one. I also have the Marc Jacobs setting powder, and I wished I reached for that more, and I'm actually going to maybe just put these away and just... I have the Pretty Vulgar. I haven't even got to try the Pretty Vulgar out. I got that in my BoxyCharm. It's a full-size one, and I have a lot of pressed powders, a ton of pressed powders. Milani, I have, let's see, e.l.f. I have, well, this is the e.l.f. one, and it's like a translucent powder. I really like this powder for lightly setting my under eye. Just lightly, just taking like a little bit on like a little brush like this, and I just like roll it in there, and then you just pick up a ton of product and just shake it, just shake off that product. And I like to just lightly go under from outer to inner, and it really gives you a really pretty setting without looking cakey. This is really a good, and I don't even know, I want to say less than $5 I think I paid for this. So that's a good setting powder. I also, like I said, I like the Laura Mercier powder. And I also like the Rimmel, this one, for an all over face powder. This is a really good setting powder. And let's see, I have this one in Sandstorm 04. That's a good setting powder. Bronzers. Let's move on to bronzers, because we're like, this has gone on long enough. My all-time favorite bronzer, sadly, or not sadly, but it's my butter bronzer, Physicians Formula butter bronzer. Can you tell? Like, that looks gross. Like, I don't think it's oil. I think it is kind of maybe oils, but this is buttery. Remember, it's buttery. It's butter bronzer. Like, it really feels like butter on your skin. It's got a real pretty, it gives you like a real pretty golden color. It smells tropical. This is one I reach for the absolute most. I also reach for my Too Faced. I couldn't tell you the color of the shade of it. It's all worn off. It still smells like chocolate. This one smells like chocolate. And I do try to give Marc Jacobs, and I have this in Tantastic. It's the Omega Bronze, and this came with an eyeshadow palette. A really cool little eyeshadow palette. Real pretty colors. Not one I reached for, so I didn't grab it, but it came with the eyeshadow palette, it came with the setting powder, and it also came with a the dewdrops, I want to say. That's like a bronzy liquid highlight. And their quality of their stuff is like, I mean, you do pay for it. Look at the mirror on that though. Like, you could like look at your whole outfit in this mirror. And the pan, I don't know how thick it is, but it's a real pretty, it smells tropical, like kind of coconutty. And they have these like hard plastic inserts. The eyeshadow has one also, and you can actually use it for a bookmark. The Huda palette also has a really cool insert in her palette. That's a good bronzer. And oh, I forgot the other setting powder that I like to use is the Set Smooth, and it's the Fit Me powder. And this is a good all over powder. I don't ever use these little things, but sometimes if you want to just like literally pat your makeup or like pick up maybe oil or something throughout the day, just throw this in your purse. But this is also a really good compact to set your makeup or just to touch it up throughout the day. Blushes. Actually, I'm going to go with highlight because I highlight before I do my blush. And my all-time favorite out of all the highlighters I have is the Tarte. Comes with a mirror. It's got 4 pretty shades. This too smells like chocolate. This smells like cocoa powder. It smells more like chocolate than my actual Too Faced chocolate palettes. And these colors are super pigmented. I'm not going to go through the names of them all, but I'm just going to show you like the quality of them are just, look at that. I mean, they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. This is the one I reach for the absolute most. And you can't go wrong with Tarte. And I mean, there's, you know, Becca also has some really good highlighters, but this one, I don't know, they killed it with this one. So I don't know if they still sell this one in particular, but it really is a hidden gem if you don't have it. Bad Habit. We're back to Bad Habit. Bad Habit Paradise Highlight Kit. $12. You get a nice mirror. It comes like with a liquid, not a liquid, but like a cream highlight. And what I like to do is I like to tap this on like before my powder highlight and just kind of pigment. Look at that. Oh gosh, I'm running out of fingers here. Look at this. The colors in this palette, they're super, super pigmented. Bad Habit, you have to go onto Shop Hush or to Bad Habit's website. They have bundles. You can buy bundles of their palettes. You can get one palette for $12 or $12 to $16, or 2 palettes for, I don't know, like $30, $35, something like that. You get like, definitely get a discount. And you're already getting a discount by just paying $12 for a high-end palette. Yeah, you just can't go wrong with those. So those are the ones that I reach for the most as far as highlighters go. Now we're moving on to blushes. The one I reach for the most for my blush is my IT Cosmetics. As you can tell, I love IT Cosmetics. Bye Bye Pores blush, and has a nice little mirror. And I use this all the time and barely even made a dent in it. And it's in Sweet Cheeks. And it truly is a pore minimizing blush. I don't know how it knows that it's supposed to minimize your pores, but it truly is a really pretty, just a flush of just pinkish, peachy, like coral blush. And the next one among the others, Benefit, I also use that one. I also use my peach palette too. My God, there's so much. You see why this, it's just, there's so much. There's so many different brands and so many different styles and formulas. And I really love this Morphe. I'm getting all these, I'm going to have to wipe all my makeup down because I've got stuff all over everywhere. This is, there's Boss, Fierce, Unapologetic, and this is the Blush Trio Pop of Coral. And the middle one has a little bit of a shimmer to it, but they're super, just really pretty. And I kind of just tap into all 3 of them and then just lightly put those on. I'm really upset that I'm getting stuff all over my makeup. Like, this is really upsetting me right now. Yeah, so let's move on to, what are we moving on to? I lost track. Did you? And yes, the camera stopped because I'm taking too long. Let's just move on to setting sprays. I'm not even going to go over the hair products that I use. I'll just save that for another video. There is one more thing that I want to quickly go into, and is lip products. I'm not talking lipstick or lip glosses. I'm talking lip balms. Bath and Body lip balms are one of the most amazing lip balms, chapsticks, anything that you've ever used. They leave your lips so soft and moisturized and hydrated. I use this, I stock up on these, and if you go to Bath and Body, they're always out. They're always out of lip balms, but they're always out of this night. It's the night balm, and this one they run out of. So when they have them, you get buy two, get one free. And I grab like 6 if I can, if they have them. I have a good stock of them. And then they have like the Mentha Shine. Like, this is like double the moisture. I haven't opened this one, but this is like a menthol type scent, and even has a flavor. Like, if you lick your lips, it tastes like peppermint. I really like this vanilla mint one. This also is a really good lip one. They have Mentha lip tint. So I haven't opened any of these, but I do have some open. And this is just like a, let's see, it's a mint, but it's a lightly, it's not even a pink. It's just like really sheer. It looks like it would be dark, but it's not. They also have really good lip balm. And I like to keep these like by the side of the bed. But this one is for the nighttime, and I use this all day, every day, all day. I keep this in my car. I have to have one in my purse. I keep one by the side of the bed. I have tried every single chapstick, lip balm, like all of these guys. These are little gimmicky ones, but I mean, all these, the Burt's Bee, Burt's Bees, like no matter the stick Burt's Bee, chapstick, Vaseline. Literally, this is the only thing that works on my lips, and I swear by these. You guys have to pick these up, and if you don't get any of these, at least get this one. Okay, at least get, yeah, at least get this one. If they have these, I promise you, you'll never use any other lip balm or lip chapstick or whatever. I use this the majority. I hardly ever put lip gloss or liquid lipsticks or lipsticks on. I do, but I use this probably 80% of the time. Okay, let's just finish it off now. We're gonna just take it down a notch, and we're gonna set it and forget it. Okay, all this stuff, this is what it takes to do one makeup look. Maybe not all these products, but these are all the steps that it takes to get to this. I'm a little bit tousled right now because I've been, you know, bending over and overheating and missing products and dropping products. And I got my little towel when the camera stopped because I'm like wiping stuff down already. Okay. All right, setting sprays. Favorite setting spray, Tarte Ready Set Radiant Skin Mist. This smells amazing. Oh my God, you guys. It has such a fine mist. It's not floral, but and look at it. It like gives you like a glow. Like, it truly is radiant. Do you see like what it put on? Like, it made me dewy. I look dewy, unless that's sweat and oil, because, you know, we've been here a while. We've been here a while. Like, grab a chair and sit down. Okay. you have to get the Tarte Ready Set Radiant. If you don't get it for any other reason other than it smells good and it makes you like glow. It's like a glow from within. Too Faced, pretty new to the Too Faced setting spray, but I really like it. I just had to have it, and it does have a little bit of a peachy scent to it. It's got a little shaker ball in there, and it's got a fine mist too. It smells really good. I actually use the Ready Set Radiant more than I use the peach setting spray. I do like the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy setting spray. They have the matte one, but I like the dewy. I just kind of alternate. I like the Milani Make It Dewy. That's one I reach for. Fine Mist with that one too. I like the Rimmel Stain Matte Fix and Go, and this is like a prime. I don't know. It's like a 2-in-1 prime and setting spray, which kind of doesn't really make sense to me, but I guess. No, I can't really say that anything will set your foundation. I mean, you can spray primers on, primer waters. You can do like the 2-in-1s. But I think if you really want to lock your makeup in, you know which ones to use. And I think like the Urban Decay All Nighter is one that's a good go-to. They also have, Wet n Wild also has, it's a little, I have it over there. It's a little black bottle about that big, and they have a white one. So I think they have a matte one and a dewy one. Those really lock in your makeup in. Yeah, I think that was it. So wow. Okay, well, we made it to the end of the video, guys. I thank you so much for hanging in there with me and going through this madness. I hope it wasn't too hectic, and I hope this video was helpful, and I just wanted to share some of my favorite things. And it's like, you know, a kid bringing out their favorite toys, trying to show, you know, the company, look what I got. And there's so much more, and obviously millions of videos to be made, but I truly hope that you enjoyed this video. I really did enjoy recording it for you, even though we had a lot of you know, technical difficulties, like the story of my life, technical difficulties. But yeah, and sorry, my allergies were like really bothering me today, and the air is so dry, and then it's just like my eyes are burning, they're itching, my nose is running, and I've been feeling like I'm catching a cold for like a year, and it's just not happening. I just have year-round allergies. So anyway, guys, this is going to do it for tonight's video, and if you liked it, please give it a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, so with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in my next one, and until then, peace and love.